Crafting Vicky here with you, and I'm in need for some ephemera for journals, and I figured I was going to take you along with me. So when going through my stash of stuff and cleaning up, I found these here. Those are little cards, and I would think they're probably to place cards or something like this. But anyway, I've got them. I don't really know what to do with them, except that I'm thinking that they'd be pretty in a journal as a journaling spot. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I've pulled out some birds from my Reader's Digest book, and I figured we could do that with some leftover whatever. So I've pulled out this, which is a bin of all the little leftover pieces that I have, and yeah, just have fun and chat and just play around. So I'm wondering what you guys are up to these days. I was hoping that I was gonna go back to a video a day, but that's not happening. There's still so much to do in the house, for the house, and so I haven't really had a chance to do videos as much as I used to. So I don't have a bank of videos, and if I don't make some, well, there goes the fact that I can't show you guys anything. And yeah, it's been difficult, because even just putting stuff in my Etsy store it's not happening very much, and I kind of miss that. Would this be pretty? No, not with this one. But I just saw something. No, this could be pretty with it. So even the little leftover pieces like this, I like to use them up. I like putting them in a little container so that they're not all over the place, because otherwise that's what was happening. Now these cards are very small, so you can't have a big image because it's not gonna fit. So I tried to find images of birds that were on the smaller side. So here we go, and then I've pulled out this here, which is the Chit Chat from Tim Holtz, and I figured I was gonna just use a little word to embellish this. So here's a little card. I think it's fun. I think it's different, and it's using up the little leftover pieces that I have. And yeah, I'm trying to, like I said, use up as much as I've got of stuff. It makes me feel better that I'm actually using up some of it, and the scraps and stuff. This must have been watercolored book pages, because there's watercolor on it. So yeah, I've just not been crafting all that much still. Just having trouble finding the time and energy to go into it. I'm trying not to tear too much, because there might be a bird on the other side that could be fun. Like, for example, there's this cluster of birds here. That's the part when there's images on both sides sometimes it gets difficult to choose which side you are gonna be using. I need to know something else, I think. And I really do have trouble putting, you know, throwing out little things like this. I think I have to start my own therapy group of what do you do with the scraps. Okay, so that, and this here. So here's another little card. I think for fast little crafts, when you don't have a lot of time and you still want to be creative. And I like making my own ephemera for my journals. Just makes it more personal. Okay, this one. This one would fit in there. So I'm thinking I want to use this bird. I like putting many different layers. I think it makes it interesting. There could be secrets that are put in this little book. I like this torn piece. I like the texture that it gives. That. And just a tiny piece. I love using the deli paper that I paint on in the garage, and then you can use it as some embellishment. I think it gets a dual purpose. which I think is fun because there's so much nice paints on there. It seemed kind of a shame to throw it out. And I like those little words, and I'm glad I'm actually using them now. Because I tend to hoard anything that symbols, like I really hoard it, which is not good. I know. What's the point of having it in my stash if I'm not going to use it, right? Sorry if I'm being quiet. I love the glue process, like just gluing papers together. Something very therapeutic about doing that. It's kind of mindless. Here. And here's another one. It's doing pretty good. I wonder if I can make them all. I'm not sure. We've done 5 so far. It's 12 minutes. I don't want to have 1 or 2 left. Like I'd like. If I'm going to use them, might as well use them all. I just like using up, like I said, all the little bits of papers I have. Oops. Seems like a shame to throw this little guy away. even if his tail has been cut off. Here. This is the little guy that I wanted to put on there initially. Here and here. It's going well, it's going well. Making progress with these. Here. Just really using up all those tidbits. I'd be curious to know how you use yours. What do you make with your little leftover pieces of paper? Put it down so I can actually put the sentiment at the top this time around. So the cards are a bit different, not all the same. Got 4 left. Paper is much thinner than the rest. Oops. And as you can see, it tears easily. There's this little woodpecker. Go. 3 left. Put this here. And the other piece beside it. There. And I'm going to use this little hummingbird here. I think he's small and would be pretty on here. I really love little hummingbirds. So I'm going to use the word delight on this one. So I've got 2 left, 2 little cards left. Here. Want to finish use up this little piece here. I'm going to use up this little bird. Up and like that, I guess. And I've only got one little piece left of this. And I can use this. Oops. On. And whoops, it's the word I was looking for. So memory. And the last little card, and I think I'm going to use this little hummingbird. This is tiny. And it's going to fit on here, I think. Yeah. So, put this down. And I've used up a ton of little leftovers on these little journaling spots, so that's really cool. Sometimes it's hard to use up, just the little scraps, snippets of something. Like I said, I have trouble throwing away little parts that I know maybe could make something. But if I'm going to keep it, I might as well use it, because otherwise what's the point? And use this little word. So I've managed to make quite a few. I'm quite happy with this turned out. I hope that it inspires some of you to make your own little piece of journaling spots. If you didn't have those little cards, you could have made easily your own, because I mean they're not difficult. There's just cardstock that's folded. So yeah, it's been it was quite fun. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm looking forward to reading your comments, and that's it for now. Bye everyone.